Today we have info on a pig getting arrested, National Shamu Day, and much more.
We have today's weather forecast with Joseph and a look at sports with Sawyer.
Today is Tuesday, September 26th, 2023.
We are live from Studio H12 in the Shroyer Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School, and you're watching Vox News Today.
Thank you for joining us in Vox News. I'm Olivia Wyatt.
And I'm Kyler Delaney, and here are your top stories for today.
The Biden administration plans to keep the refugee cap at 125,000 people next year. It proposes an increase in admissions from the Western Hemisphere and a decrease in admissions from Europe and Central Asia. The new cap would be 35,000 to 50,000 refugees from Latin America and the Caribbean. This year, it was set at 15,000. But according to federal data, only 5,500 refugees have been resettled in the U.S.
A Thai activist and lawyer known for his open criticism of the country's royal family has been sentenced to 4 years in prison for royal insults. Arnon Nampa was found guilty on Tuesday of violating Thailand's Lese Majeste law for a speech he delivered in October 2020. In addition to the 4-year sentence, he was fined $550. Thailand has one of the strictest Lese Majeste laws, and the maximum sentence is 15 years.
A new law in California requires K through 12th grade public schools to have at least one gender-neutral bathroom for students by 2026. The two high schools in the San Luis Coastal Unified School District already have gender-neutral bathrooms. Locals that spoke have mixed opinions on the issue. One teacher, Carol Foster, taught PE at a middle school for 35 years and feels passionately about the new requirement. She says she always had to monitor the kids after PE class.
The Ukrainian Special Operations Forces stated that they killed the commander of Russia's Black Sea Fleet on Friday. The Ukrainians said after the hit of the headquarters of the Russian Black Sea Fleet, 34 officers were killed, including the commander of the Russian Black Sea Fleet. This number has not yet been confirmed by any officials besides the Ukrainian government, however. Russia has confirmed that one serviceman has gone missing and the person's identity remains a secret.
Police in Corbin, Kentucky found a unique inmate to take into custody earlier this month. According to the Corbin Police Department, officials received a call about a pig roaming loose in the community on September 16th. But the animal, affectionately named Porky, wasn't found on just any street. They found the small pig strolling on Bacon Creek Road.
And now let's
check on our weather. Joseph, what can you tell us?
The weather has been mild for the last few days of summer. Stay tuned for an update on our current weather and more after this break.
Metal roofing from Best Buy Metals offers the long life of a kicker with the strength of a linebacker. It's the easiest decision since the time you had to pick between watching the Super Bowl or professional bowling. Did you know Best Buy Metals can provide a free material quote from a Google Map address? Stop by our showroom today. Visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com or get a free quote at metalroofingquote.com.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Beerthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford.
And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
Welcome back to Vox News. I'm Joseph Horner in your Weather Corner. Here is our weather at a glance for today. The high for today is 84 and the low will be 58. The current weather outside is 58. The humidity outside is 94%. The wind is blowing at 3 miles an hour. The dew point is 56 degrees. The pressure is 30.11. The visibility is 9 miles. And finally, the UV index is 0 of 10. The entire town of Belhaven saw significant flooding as Ophelia hit the coastal areas of North Carolina over the weekend. Business owners are cleaning up after nearly a foot of water surged into their shops. Now let's take a look at our national radar. There are scattered storms over the lower parts of the United States, and there are also storms over the northwestern parts of the U.S., along with a storm over Wisconsin. And now here's a look at our local radar. Everything is clear for today. Now let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Today's weather will see a high of 84 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. Later, it will cool down to 63 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, the temperature will reach 77 degrees with showers early and scattered thunderstorms. In the evening, it'll be cooler at 60 degrees with a few clouds. Looking ahead to Thursday, it will be around 80 degrees with a mix of sunshine and clouds. In the evening, it'll drop down to 60 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Friday's weather will have a high of 82 degrees with a few afternoon clouds. By evening, it'll be 59 degrees with clear skies and a few passing clouds. Saturday will bring a high of 82 degrees with generally sunny skies in the evening, and it'll go down to 59 degrees with occasional clouds. Moving on to Sunday, expect a high of 82 degrees with some clouds in the morning. In the evening, it'll drop down to 56 degrees with mostly clear skies. Lastly, on Monday, it will be 82 degrees with sunny skies. By evening, it'll cool down to 55 with mostly clear skies. That is all I have for your weather report. Here's Sawyer with your sports report.
Today I have a look at the Rams versus the Bengals and Houston versus Seattle right after this break.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
McDonald's is honored to serve our communities. McDonald's would like to give the opportunity to come join their team at one of their 11 locations. McDonald's has 5 locations in Cleveland and locations in Athens, Sweetwater, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, and Ottawa. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of their 11 locations for an application. They offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, and competitive wages. Come join the winning team at your local McDonald's.
Welcome back to Vox News. I'm Sari Hughes with your sports report. After missing most of training camp with a calf injury, Joe Burrow is still working his way back into form. Monday night's 19-16 win over the Rams, the first by the Cincinnati Bengals this season, went a long way. The Pro Bowl quarterback shook off the lingering effects of the right calf strain that kept his status in doubt right up until game time. He wasn't quite as mobile as usual and didn't record a touchdown pass, but he managed to help the Bengals get up off the canvas. Verlander took a shutout in the 9th inning, allowing just 3 hits and worked out of one jam he faced, and the Astros created some cushion in the AL playoff chase with a 5-1 win over the Seattle Mariners on Monday night. Verlander put together a vintage performance befitting his status as one of the top right-handers in the game for most of his career. He was on the verge of his first complete game since 2019. That's all I have for sports. Stay tuned for more Vox News right after this break.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Doug Vierthar, General Manager of Cleveland Ford, and together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
At Whirlpool, we don't know how the same number of people can make twice as much laundry without ever leaving the house. We don't know how breakfast can make you need a snack. How are you still hungry? Or where all the glasses keep going. But we do know that you can trust Whirlpool to cook, clean, and wash it all, because that's what we've always done. Meal after meal, dish after dish, load after load, day after... What day is it?
Welcome back to Vox News. The mayor of Burns, Tennessee was arrested Sunday after deputies say he got into a fight with his girlfriend's child. Landon Mathis was charged with domestic assault. When deputies arrived, deputies spoke with the victim, who said an argument about a payment for weed eating a lawn led to the fight. While the victim was talking to his mother about getting paid, Mathis got up, grabbed the victim's shirt near the collar, and pushed him down onto the couch. According to the report, the victim said Mathis continued to push him, leaving marks on his neck.
The data for 2022 follows a pattern in Tennessee in which the poverty rates decrease at a faster rate than the national average for 2 to 3 years, and then slow down for 1. Overall, the state has also significantly improved its census meter poverty rates. In 2013, the Census Bureau estimated that 26.5% of Tennessee children lived in poverty, while last year it was 17.6%. The trend is on par.
According to the Crittenden County Sheriff's Office, a female body was found in the Mississippi River on the Arkansas side on Saturday afternoon. Around 1 p.m., the body was found south of West Memphis, across from President's Island. At this point, the woman's identity is unknown. The Arkansas Crime Lab received the remains to determine its identity and manner of death. With assistance from the Memphis Police Department, the Crittenden County Sheriff's Office will conduct the investigation. Memphis Police Chief C.J. Davis was on the scene, according to WREG.
A man involved in a ring dealing in deadly fentanyl has been sentenced to serve 63 months in federal prison. Bobby Rico Edwards, 36, appeared before Judge Charles Atchley. Authorities say Edwards was part of a conspiracy in Chattanooga operating between July 2021 and February 2022. Agents tapped into phone calls from Edwards, including one in which he planned a fentanyl deal in the Eastdale Cemetery.
A 23-year-old man was shot and killed early Sunday morning at the parking lot of the VIP Lounge in the 4200 block of Bonnie Oaks Drive. At 2:41 a.m., Chattanooga police responded to the lounge. When officers arrived, they located the man suffering from life-threatening injuries. The officers immediately started offering aid in an attempt to save his life. The man struggled to survive and ended up passing at Hamilton County Hospital.
President Biden is set to make a historic trip to Michigan. He is scheduled to travel to Wayne County Tuesday to walk the picket line with members of the United Auto Workers. Biden will attempt to use the trip to support UAW without getting involved in the specifics of the negotiations. In fact, the Biden administration lacks any legal or legislative authority in those discussions. This is the second week of the strike against General Motors, Ford, and Stellantis. Biden's trip to the battleground state of Michigan also comes just one day before former President Donald Trump is set to speak to current and former union members in Detroit.
Today is September 26th, which is National Shamu the Whale Day. This day honors the famous whale while also raising awareness about orcas. Shamu is the name used in several of the SeaWorld orca whale shows. It is the stage name given to the star of the shows, beginning with the original Shamu in the late 1960s. These warm-blooded mammals live in the oceans all over the world. However, they're mostly found in the colder waters of the Arctic and Antarctic. The origin of the day stems from the first surviving baby Shamu born in captivity, who was born on September 26, 1985. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
You will also find more online at our website, bchs.tv.
Please remind your friends to like, subscribe, and share on our YouTube channel, BCHS Bear Network.
Tune in each weekday for our newscast. You just can't get enough Vox.
That is all we have for you today from Studio H12 in the Shroyer Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School.
From all of us with Vox News, thank you for watching.
We hope you have a splendid day.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.